I was born in New York City, raised in the real Sleepy Hollow, as in the legend of Sleepy Hollow. Moved to San Francisco about 20 years ago after having been well, let's see. My first job as an adult was as a projectionist at the 8th Street Playhouse in New York, where the Rocky Horror Picture Show fad began. Yeah, I've seen I'm a 100-timer on the clock. Then graphic design, animation, carpentry, theater work, rigging. Basically started amassing skills until this strange guy who I swore was really strange, named Jamie Hyneman, called me up in 1993 and asked me if I wanted to come work on some commercials. And I got into film and television commercials. Then moved into special effects after I couldn't stand to work for this guy anymore. Went up and worked for Industrial Light and Magic for about 5 years on well, Star Wars Episode 1 and 2, I'm sorry. I worked on Matrix 2 and 3, I'm sorry. I worked on Galaxy Quest, you're welcome. Space Cowboys, you're pretty much welcome. Yeah, see? I only worked on one movie I wanted to own. And then somewhere in 2002, in the spring of 2002, Jamie and I wouldn't actually, we're not friends, we don't hang out. Even as professional contacts, we would only talk maybe once or twice a year. About 6 months before he called me about Mythbusters, he called me up, I was having breakfast with my kids, and Jamie said, what do you... I said, I'm having breakfast with my kids, what's up? And he said, well, I'm down here at the shop. It was like Saturday morning at 7 a.m. And I just finished building something and I'm about to strap it on. I wondered if you wanted to come on down and take a look. I run down there, of course, like I'm right there. And he's been given these massive, sorry, I'm telegraphing the end of the joke before I've gotten to the first part. He's been giving these 24-volt cordless drills by Bosch, and he's done what anyone would do with them, is bolted them to a pair of rollerblades. And he's trying to teach himself how to steer around the shop using this as a tank truck. Anyway, about 6 months after that, he called me up and said, you know, I got contacted by Discovery Channel about this show called Tall Tales or True. Yeah. And I thought Mythbusters didn't roll off the tongue. And would I be interested, you know, would you be interested in hosting this with me? We sent it a demo reel. The producers went crazy. They loved it, and they showed up 3 weeks later with a camera crew, and we have literally been shooting ever since.
Jamie, your rebuttal.
Well, where to begin? Let's see. As far as I'm aware, all of that was true, except for the little beginning thing, which you then debunked for me, so I don't have anything left.
But there's so much mythology surrounding you, I thought you could survive for both of us.
Yeah.
You was born during the Civil War.
And I was actually raised by, well, the rumor is that I was raised by wolves. Actually, they were feral cats. And then, you know, I've been involved in all, you know, I rode with Attila the Hun as well. Yeah.
Jamie traveled the spice route for a while.
Yeah, the Hun thing was, you know, those horses are actually quite small. It's really weird riding at high speed.
This brings me to an interesting question, because when I watch the show, one of the things